Hey there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery, putting together another real quick video on a, I guess you'd call this a variety of different knives that I've worked on here lately. Just putting the finishing touches up for a couple customers, and wanted to throw a quick video out on them. So we have two Reate Torrents, one Rike 1505, one ZT0808, and one LionSteel TRE with the Chad Nichols Damascus. So we'll go ahead and hit these all one at a time. Just kind of run through them real quick, get everybody a quick peek of what's out there, and we'll take her from there. Well, since this one's sticking in the end, this one is the ZT0808. This one turned out really neat. I'm gonna see if the video can pick it up. It is almost a brushed purple in the background of the handle with green and natural titanium drizzle. So this one was stone washed, and I really didn't like the way the stone wash was turning out with the background, so I went ahead and satined it some, and it really made that titanium drizzle pop. So you got a nice shine to it, a nice satin, and it did something with the purple that gave it this brushed effect. And the video doesn't show it really well. The purple's darker, and it has this brushy effect to it, which is pretty cool looking because it's really consistent throughout the entire knife. Another one of those, you don't always know what you get or what you're gonna get when you do the anodizing, but honestly I think this looks really cool. I'm real happy with the way this looks. This one was done up for a customer. He was looking for the purple with the silver and the green drizzle. I went ahead and just left the back spacer the silver to match the silver drizzle. Lockup's nice and early on that, about 20%, and flips like a champ. These guys have a very little flipper tab. Some of them are a little weak on the flip, but this one is real nice. It pops into place really nicely. Did go ahead and satin finish that pocket clip as well to match everything else. So this one turned out pretty cool. I really like it. Again, wish the video could pick up the purples the right way. This is a much deeper purple with that brushed effect. So very happy with the way that turned out. This is the second Rike knife that I've worked on. This is the Rike 1505. It is the one piece of solid titanium that's been totally milled out. The amount of milling in this knife is just crazy. They are really spending some time, and the technology that goes into doing this is just nuts. So they're CNC machining these, hand fitting them together. This one is a neat variable purple, much more purple in person. There's a little bit of variation in the purple throughout it, a little bit right up here you can kind of see. That also has been stone washed and bronzed. So it's got a bronze stone wash. I really thought these pivot inserts were pretty cool. They're titanium pivot inserts, and it did have titanium hardware for the pivot screw, so we went bronze to match the stone washing, and then the purple again. And then this side you've got the cool little RK for Rike knives, and again with the same insert. Lockup on this is again probably about 20%. Now the Rike knives have bigger bearings than the ZTs and also the Torrent. So a little bit different in how it feels, but definitely very nice. They just have bigger bearings. My guess is that'll probably make those last a little bit longer. Not that I've really seen any issue with bearings wearing out, but I think the bigger diameter bearing will help it roll better and last a little bit longer. So this is the second of the Rike knives that I've done. They are very good quality. Centering's real nice. I like that one-piece construction, very similar to the Future. Really high quality. Definitely keeping in touch with both the Wee knives, the Reate knives, and the Loin Ma knives. So China's really putting out some really high quality knives. Very happy with the CNCing on a lot of them. This one is also a new and different one. This is a Reate Torrent. So yes, I've done lots of Torrents, but the big difference on this is the milling's cool. They put this milling in here that goes in this direction and does the entire handle. I thought it would be pretty cool to do something different and satin finish it, take that milling off of there, and I'm really happy with the effect. So you got a nice satin flat handle. There's some variation in that green. My light is kind of shining it off a little bit, but there is some variation in the green. You got some different spots where it's a little darker, a little lighter, that kind of thing. But it's got that nice satin finish. A little fingerprinty at the moment. Real happy with this one. Also did the blue back spacer and pocket clip to go with the nice purple. Really turned out sharp altogether. And of course, flipping these guys is always a treat. Double row ceramic bearings, super smooth, fires into position, nice and hard. I like the blade stop being attached to the blade up high with no pin in the back. So very nice design. Very happy with these Reate Torrents. So that is another one that is already sold. I did it, sent some pictures out, and the person that got the pictures ran with it quick. So very nice knife, very happy. This is the Torrent in more of the standard form. So there's the milling that's not there on the last one. So this one is done in a high voltage blue. It has almost hints of teal to it. So it's kind of got a blue teal appearance. And then it's been stone washed, heavy stone washed, and hit with a bronze anodizing afterwards. All the hardware has been bronzed. Again, cool knives. I really like these Torrents. I own a Torrent. It's the one with the Damascus steel blade. Not many of those out there, but they're good quality knives. I like that harpoon looking blade and the satin finish, as well as the stone wash. Very sharp knives. Turned out looking really good with that bronze and the blue the teal blue handle. And of course, we had to throw a lanyard on there because I am a fan of lanyards. So very happy with the way that one turned out. Another nice one. I know I did one of these a year and a half ago without the Damascus blade. This is the LionSteel TRE. A very cool knife. Very hard to get apart. Things are screwed together and then pressed together. You got to be really careful when you're working on this one. I vowed I wouldn't do another one. The first one I did was the plain blade. This one, I believe, is the Chad Nichols Damascus. And it's got some beautiful Damascus. As soon as I saw that they were doing the Damascus, I knew I was going to have to give it another try. Lots of machining went in the texture of this knife. Cool little pivot, kind of a triangle with rounded edges. 2 screws in the lock bar insert. And this is kind of neat. You can remove this screw and make it a standard opener. And in the little box, I'll grab it in just a second, there is a disc that you can screw on the top here. So you make it a thumb opener, or a standard opener, or the flipper. Nice little bearings in it. Flips really nice and smooth. I like the backspacer, that it's all cut out and sculpted. That's pretty cool looking. Did the backspacer and the pocket clip gold. I was very happy that this one took color better. The first one I did went nuts. It was rainbow everywhere. Every piece of it was rainbow, and every piece was a different color rainbow. Turned out looking cool, but again, made it so I was a little afraid to work on another one of these. Glad I took the chance, because this turned out really nice. So this beauty, we'll have some pictures going out to a couple people tonight, and then we will kind of move forward with it. Actually, there's already somebody that's spoken for this one, so there'll be pictures out on Instagram, but this one will most likely not be up for sale because it's already pretty much spoken for. I do have another one of these that I'll be doing very soon. I've got another customer that's interested in them, as well as I have one of the LionSteel tie spines with the Damascus blade as well. So I really like the LionSteel knives. I really like the Damascus. Shoot. Okay, the tool's in the other room. Here you get a key ring that's got two little Torx tools on it. That comes with it. And these are the different pieces. So you can put the thumb knob on the top, and you've got the extra screws, and the knife just sits nicely right in the little box. Very cool, nice cedar box, has a strong cedar smell. Of course, you've got your LionSteel in Italy. Well, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I'm making this a quick video. Real excited tonight. I've been working hard redoing the website. We are actually flipping over to a store as of tonight. So assuming everything goes good tonight, when you check us out at www.jdcutlery.com, you will actually see our new web page, which is a storefront. Very nice. It will be a pretty cool setup, because with the website that I was working with before, had the problem of, yes, I posted the knife, I put the button out there, and if somebody bought it, that button stayed there. So unless I was right on top of my email and pulled it right away, I had a couple different situations where we sold a knife twice, and then I've got to issue a refund, and people aren't happy. So one of the different things that will change is, once you purchase it, you'll still be able to see it, but there will be a zero count, so nobody will be able to purchase it again, which will be nice. Not to mention a couple other little aspects that'll be a lot nicer about the website as well. So please check it out. It will be up and running later on tonight, and I hope you like what we've got. We do have a couple of different knives that aren't posted on the old website, so there will be some new stuff posted out there. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.